So on page, in my opinion, is one of the most superior, most effective ways to get those quick and easy boosts. So what we're going to be looking at, of course, like much of the videos that you'll watch here, if it's your first time seeing us, is going to be a live example. So an actual site, I'm not giving you pictures of something like, these are live examples. I'm sharing with you live things that can potentially help a business. All right. So the product at hand here is ortho bracing. Ortho bracing, this Polar Care Wave Cold Therapy System. This is a offer that we are going to optimize. All right. So I want to take you from beginning until end. You know, what are the thought processes? Like, what are we going to do from the beginning? We know we want to tune this page. We know we could do a little bit better. We've been fluctuating. We're doing good, but we could do better. So let me walk you through some of the thought processes. Then we'll walk through some on-page optimization for this affiliate keyword. So of course, I don't want to waste too much time. That's exactly what we're going to get into. And if you stick with me, because this is SEO After Dark, I'm going to go ahead and coin that. If you stick with me, I'm going to break down some other topics as well in this video to set myself up, give you some other videos for the week. All right. So, and I'll cut them out of this video and put them into separate. So with any further ado, we're going to get into affiliate SEO, and this is going to be some on-page SEO for an affiliate website. Again, we're at ortho bracing. The page here, what we want to do is we generally, for the URL, if you're using WordPress, this is called the slug. All right. Now, a lot of these particular systems that you might be using, you know, if you have affiliate products, they make it hard, right? So with this one, you can't get rid of this collection. So this is detrimental for a brand. So if you have the opportunity, all right, to have a site and really have that control over the URL is one of the most important places to make sure that we're putting the keyword. Now you want the URL to read how people are searching. All right. So having the exact keyword that you want in there, it's crucial, right? Exactly how it reads, that's how your URL should be. All right. So let's move into the next step. Now, a tool that I use, you know, I love it. I use it. And what this tool is going to do is it's going to do some of the math for us. I like to use it as a validation tool. But if you're just getting into affiliate or you're just getting into SEO, you know, you're going to want something to do the math. I know the math, but to help you, and plus I like to use it as a validation, I like to use Page Optimizer. So with that being said, the very first thing that I want to do is I want to take a look at the keyword, okay? So it's going to be Bragg Polar Wave Cold Therapy System. We're going to go ahead and just take a look at the competitors. And then I generally, personally like to go ahead and take a look and see how everything is going, all right? So let's just take a look. So ortho. So it does look like we moved down. So we're position 5. All right. So we're not quite there yet. I think that there's some tuning that can be done. So let's get into this. So let's take a look at some of these competitors. So I like to make some notes for myself at first. The first thing is who's there. And then we want to take a look at the specific keyword. So this specific keyword is Bragg, Polar Care Wave Cold Therapy System. All right, so brand name, and then we have all right, so let's just see where the volume is. Okay, let me just double check this quick. All right. So now when we're looking at a specific keyword, you know, I know some might say that it's not that important, but what I like to do is, okay, we're looking at a specific keyword. We want to start bringing in all these different variations. What I like to see is some of the top competitors, like what type of densities do they have for the keyword? So once you've established the keyword, we have 2, 4, 6, 7 words in this particular phrase. So what I like to do is get a rough estimate, all right? Because it's one thing to tune for the whole page and then the certain sections, which we'll do together, utilizing Page Optimizer and then make our tweaks. But I like to know exactly for the words that we're trying to rank, what kind of density is winning, right? So what we want to do here is we want to take a look at some of the top competitors, who's winning. So Bragg, obviously, so My Cold Therapy. Let's take a look at My Cold, and then let's see here. So words like, all right, so that's not good. So let's just pop this open and get a look at this. So really, I mean, it's clearly obvious. Also, you need to fix the URL structure. If you note the page that is winning, it has a cleaner structure. And what I mean by structure is, again, here's the page that the, well, I guess he's my friend. You know, the client wants this page optimized, but as you can see, look how far back we're showing less and less importance as we go. You can see the parameters here. So it's in collections, then it's in another subfolder, products, then finally the system. The page that Google is rewarding, which is similarly tuned, is very clean. It's into the products tab and then boom, right to the page. So, and this is what they're rewarding. Now let's start talking about optimization of the page. We know that we still need to hit around 2%, but let me just take a look at this briefly. All right, so we're at R19, but we're still low. So we pretty much, it looks like a dupe of the last page. So that's another issue. All right, so I think we could help this page out. Let's see what's going on. What's up? What's going on? I'll just go ahead and welcome everybody. Scotty, good evening, young man. Good evening to you. Michael, good morning. Chris, good to see you. MD, good morning, bro. Good morning to you. Anthony, good day. Good day. Anthony says hello to you. Andrew Smooten says, nice. You know it, bro. Peblo says, is this for an Amazon affiliate? I think he offers this himself. I don't believe that he does Amazon. I don't think he does it on this one. Maybe he does. I think he sells this himself. I think he serves this himself. I'm not sure if he switched things over. Hey, bro. Amir, can you create maybe a part 2 of the JavaScript subdomain video from, well, my buddy, I could probably create something similar and discuss that a little bit. I have to show other examples because my guy wasn't too happy about that. So I try to create the same schema, but it delivers slow results. Well, the schema, I'm not sure about the schema part, but it is working to create a 302 redirect server side and include a JavaScript inside to point the same sitemap from the subdomain to the main domain. With that schema, it's working well. I tested it. The sitemap from the subdomain to the main domain. Yeah, JavaScript will pass. It works. Absolutely, my friend. And Amy says, good stream. Thank you. Appreciate that. A thumb up would be good, just so others can find it. If you hate it, you could go the other way. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and take this domain and we're going to throw it in here. This, again, is Page Optimizer. You know, if you're well-versed in SEO, that's fine. It's almost like another set of eyeballs onto something. I think it's a great way to validate the work that you're planning on doing, right? So what I like to do is just come on into here and, you know, get a validation. Get just a quick validation. What you'll want to do is put in the primary keyword. Primary keyword is going to be this right here. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put this in here. All right. So brag, polar, care, wave, cold therapy system, I think is the big primary, but that's okay. Now we know we have to get the word bracing onto the page, so this is going to be USA. So if you never used this tool before, this is how you will come in here and do this. You can go more finite, but I'm really just looking for a quick analyzation to give myself, you know, a second pair of eyes, really, is what I look at. So United States. So we're going to do United States and then give the page a name. So the name of the page is going to be the primary keyword. So this will go into the title. Very important. So the path is going to be this. And then let's grab the path here, the entire path. Okay. And then it's this one right here. So we have to put that in there properly. Boop. And next. All right, so we're going to go ahead and wait a moment as this tool goes ahead and scrapes up some details. While it's doing that, we'll just go ahead and give it a wait. As we're waiting, we will, well, we'll just hang tight. We'll just take a little look over here, and we're just going to come over here. I like to come over here and just get a general idea of what some LSIs or co-occurrings are. So what I like to do is just come over here to the keyword magic tool and just take that domain and toss it in there like this. So, and then we're just going to go ahead and hopefully, well, okay, let's see if that kicks us back something. All right, so we're going to go for cold therapy system and see what words are popping up for cold therapy system, because that's really what we're after here. I'm assuming, so rush, Osser, polo, ice, hot. So ice and hot, so that's good. Compression, brag is coming up, so that's good. Knee, the word knee. So knee is synonymous with it, so that makes sense of why they're showing that one page. Because it has knee in it. Makes sense to me. To knee. It makes sense to knee. Oh man, that's funny. All right, anyway. So I just like to take a little gander over here. Compression. So hot and ice seems to be pretty good. Now let's just take a look at brag and see what these guys have to say. Are they throwing in the word? Okay, so 10701, brag 171, compression, the word compression again. Cars in there, that's interesting. Okay. Machine, portable. Okay. All right, I just like to take a look at that and see what's going on. So we're going to go ahead and wait for this. As we wait, we will stand here ever so patiently. This is the only thing that, or drawback in my opinion, is, you know, say you have a bunch of pages, because nobody's just going to come in here and do one. Usually I don't. Maybe you don't if you've ever used this. It's the only thing that really is a drag for me is this processing. You know, it just feels like maybe I'm just hyperactive. It's not really that long. It's usually like a minute. But for me, it feels like forever. So let's go ahead and come over here. We're just going to take a look at the structure of this. Okay, so I see some massive issues right off the bat. How many words do we have? Wow, lots. Okay, so we have plenty of words to work with. Alrighty. So let's see if we can, alright, so, will it pass juice for my relevant niche? Dipset. Top of the morning to you, Chris. Top of the morning to you, my friend. It will pass with the tactic. Yep. Oh, I hope I added the right... Did I add the right image? Okay, affiliate SEO. Okay, good. All right. I swapped it out. I put in my name there. I think this is from the flag, though, if I recall. But yeah, nice little image, red, white, and blue. I thought it was cool. It grabs my eye. You know, I figured I'll use it. Okay. Good evening, and then the best is that I pass relevant backlink pointed to my main domain. The best thing is that I pass. That's it. Yep. Good evening. Head's room. Good evening to you, my friend. Good to see you. All right. So hopefully this is done and we could get a basic optimization score. All right. So what we do is I like to come in here to the report. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to custom and then to the to-do list. All right. So title. All right. So that's one thing. Is this. So, all right, so the H1 tag, okay. All right. So brag, polar care, okay. All right, brag, polar care, cold care therapy system. Airwave cold therapy system. Okay. Alrighty. Brag polar care wave compression therapy system. Okie doke. Uh-huh. Okay, so let's see if we can come over here. All right, so let's open this up in another browser. Let's come on over here. And let's see if we could get this bad boy into here. View the run. View the run. We'll come on over to here. It should pull it in to the page. So we have to wait for it. I'm just waiting. You know it. Yep. All right, so we're just going to do some basic optimizations. Not too basic, but we're going to run through this. So let's just take a good look here. Reduce, no thanks. And we'll go aggressive, hyper aggressive. All right, so we have the H1, add an exact keyword in your H1 page. All right, so the title tag. So the exact. All right, so exact. Paragraph text. I'm going to go 1. And then number of variations in the H4s by 7. Okay, so this is where we're going to get bracing from. Okay. So what is it doing? It's pulling in. Oh boy. Okay. All right, so this is the main page. Okay, so some of the things that I think that I would do here is let's clean this off. Let's get rid of that. Okay, this can stay. So this is considered that. Okay. Okay, so this is good to go. Brake, polar care, wave, cold compression therapy system. I would actually go ahead and make that. We could go here. All right, bracing. Systems that deliver cold therapy through automatic reps while also providing compression. Clinically proven to decrease the use of post-operative. Okay, the only way of cold is a motorized cold therapy machine. Okay, so here's what we need here. Let's come back over here. All right, so we took care of that one. Paragraph text, so we're going to go one more inside of there in the paragraph text. So that's quite simple to do. Therapy system, we're going to go here. We really just want this. So let me see here. Is this paragraph? Okay, good. Features image. Simple, remarkably easy to operate. So the main content is coming from the reviews. I think we're doing a massive disservice by having all of these reviews being read, but who am I to... All right. So give me this. So it's not obviously reading this. I wonder what's blocking it. I don't know. Paragraph text, we're going to increase it by 1. Okay. So I'm going to give this off. Okay. You should turn off some of the reviews. The content is being read. from the reviews, and it's shifting the optimizations. Okay. Okay, so give me this, cut, bring this up here. All right, so other than the percentages, you need to increase of all words. You need to increase the density of all words in this particular key phrase, which is other than brag. So you need to increase brag. You need to increase the word polar, the word care. You need to increase the word wave, the word cold, the word therapy, and the word system. Okay, and then you need to get the word bracing. So these need to be at 2%, my friend. If you're watching, I think you are. You have to get these up to 2%. I don't know what thing you have running, JavaScript, but it's not reading some of the code and it's spitting out junk. So it's making it hard for me to. I would like to come in here and spit out a HTML file, but it's messing with whatever this thing is. So these other optimizations, let me just come into here and get you some of the relevant ones. Okay. So increase, all right, so we have to get these variations. So the H4 tags that we have on the page, let's take a look at this page and see how many H4s we have. Okay, so, okay. What I would do next is H2, so we don't have to worry about those. I wouldn't worry about those. H3 tag, okay. So what I would do, that's the next thing I would do. Make the H4s H3s. Show more importance to them. I'm not worried about that. Increase the LSI terms. I'm not worried about that. So the title we can take care of. The H1 we can take care of. Oh. Reduce H1. To only 1. Okay. So reduce that H1 to only 1. And then repeat key phrase in lead H2. And that should take care of the optimizations for those two things. Increase these words by 2%. Shut off some of those reviews. What else do we need to do here? Oh, variations. Okay. So inside of the, all right. And then variations. All right. In your heading tags, actually, you know what? Well, I don't think that these others are that important. What we want to do is increase the variations. So cold therapy unit. All right. So these are the most prominent. Okay. So and then inside of your H3s and H4s, inside of H3s and H4s, we need to increase, change, or add variations of the keyword phrase. And then those variations are this right here. And the example is below of variations. Okay. So this, all right. So this is the competition's density. Okay. And then your density. All right, so we need to be at 2%. You're sitting at like a 1.6. Bracing, you're at like a 0.8. So you're super low, my friend. You increase the densities for the words that matter. That's the first thing. Let me just get you the rest of this because I think you're watching. This is brag.com, so this is the top competitor. They have the word bracing as their top density on the page. So I would mimic them as far as this is concerned. I would go above them. And then all of the other words that make up the key phrase, so cold therapy system, brag, polar care, wave, these got mostly everybody that's winning is almost at 2%. So if you get all those words up to 2%, you'll be a lot better. Increase the amount of word bracing on the page. You barely have any of it. And then of course, Google is showing a different URL. So Google is showing this product. So let's just go back and let me get that URL for you. So Polar Care Wave Therapy System. So you want to win this one, but the page that Google is showing, well, this time it worked out pretty good for you, my friend. Probably because I clicked on it though a couple times. So let's just see here. Products, so that's the one that they're showing first. Products, brag. So collections. Yeah, so they're still not showing what we need. So that is not good, my friend. We should optimize that page for that. Google is showing this product page. Okay. For the keyword we want. Okay. So this is going to take care of this, just following the recommendations, increasing the densities. I would have liked to spit out an HTML page, which is what I usually would do. However, in this case, whatever you have running on this page, it's either blocking or giving me a hard time. So I can't do that for you, but I gave all recommendations. I'm not going to sit and do every little thing. I think that that's a waste of time. What we want to handle is these highs. Again, I use this as a benchmark. One of the big ones is, though, slightly reducing words. So if we go down here to hyper aggressive, regular. So it's saying, get rid of some of these words. But pretty much all the other optimizations are still here. Making sure you get the keyword in the title. This is important. Here's the title again, the H1. So some of the most important places. And then, of course, cleaning up the URL, but I wouldn't do that now because I know you built links. So, and then as far as this, increase the number of H3s that are on the page. So take those H4s, make them H3s, and include variations. I think that should be enough because it's not like we're doing bad. We're looking to jump another spot or two. So this is my recommendations, and this is what I would do. I don't have access to the back end of this site, so I'll send